Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Dragon Quest V. Alright, before we actually head into the Knick-Knackatory, let's see if we can get into combat. I would like to find out what the Hocus Pocus spell does. Okay, Muddy Hands, Necromancer, and a Pink Elephant. That Necromancer has a rather familiar sprite. But anyway. Take a chance with Lady Luck. Only she knows what will happen. Okay. Also, Nameless and Ellie are probably going to get really, really injured here. Let's go ahead and kabuff. Let's go ahead and fizzle you. And let's do that. Meteorites shower the surrounding area. Oh my god. Well, that's not good. Well, we're in trouble. So, you know, Hocus Pocus, not great. Oh, hey. I was not expecting that to happen. You know what? I'm going to be reloading that. That's was definitely a thing that happened. Why did the meteorites kill my party but not the enemies? Alright, so what we're going to do first is try killing you guys. We'll see what ends up happening. These are all new enemies. Alright, Hocus Pocus again. And we'll see what happens. Well, that time we got fully healed up. Seems like a generally bad spell, though. Also, I should not be fighting with the kids. They're a little bit too underpowered at the moment. Oh, hello. Don't kill the golem yet. We're going to go after the Muddy Hands, see if we can wipe all of them out. Oh, wow. A gold golem as well? No, just that's a regular golem. All right. Colors just look a little bit different. Maybe it's just the angle of my screen. Alright, so we can recruit golems, and ouch, they should be fairly easy to recruit. 2,129 experience points for that. Wow. Nameless's level increases to 11. 2 hit points, 3 MP, 2 strength, 1 agility, wisdom, and luck, 0 resilience. Ellie's level increases to 11. 6 hit points, 5 MP, 2 strength, 1 agility, 2 resilience, 3 wisdom, 0 luck. Learns a new spell, Bang. Tuppence's level increases to 11, 5 hit points, 2 strength, 1 agility, luck, and wisdom, 0 resilience, 620 gold coins. Did not get the golem. Alright, but we will want to get the golem eventually. When I'm all done with this grand tour and doing little stuff, I'm going to run around, see what new enemies are around and what can be recruited and stuff like that. Hello? He's a proper fine building he is, ain't he?
Hopefully we'll impress people even more with our displays before long. Everyone who comes here for the first time seems really impressed with the building.
The clients here are coming fat and fast now, see?
There's a couple of rooms downstairs that even the Colonel, I mean, that even Old Man Knick-Knack doesn't know about. You should see what the Crake is down there. This is your Knick-Knackatory now, Dad, isn't it? It gets more amazing every time I look at it. I love this building. It's got a really warm and comforting feel about it.
See, it's a much fresh here. The air is clear. It makes you ready for the siesta, no? There was nothing out back, was there? That little indentation there threw me off for a second. I was like, wait, is there something outside the wall? But no, there is not. Well, at least we've a few more knickknacks in the place now. But the empty pedestals still stand out like sore thumbs. I suppose I'll be long gone before they're all in use. Oh, no, of course I won't. I'm a ghost.
You won't let it take that long, will you, Dad? It'd be cool if there was something on display on every pedestal. I'll help you do it, Dad.
But we can't just forget everything else and spend all our time finding knickknacks, you know. Sure we can. Alright, I'm actually going to use the inn. Because, why not? Souvenir.
Would you like to see Mr. Knack's notes now, would you?
Sure. Alright. We're actually only missing 3. Well, we know about that, but we don't have that. Madalena's locket. Pancraz's memento of Mata, passed on by Sancho. Nothing inside. Tusk Inkwell. Mysterious ink mellowed in ivory tusk. Never fades. The monster chess set is pretty good. Beautiful chess set, a set of chess pieces made by master craftsmen in Gotha. Something not quite right about them, though. Well, the place doesn't feel so creepy now. There are actually a few exhibits on display, don't you think?
There's still a long way to go, though. Hopefully we'll have the place full of exhibits before too long. Is this what a real museum feels like? I've never been to one before, so I don't really know.
It kind of is. You can start to imagine what people's lives in different places are like when you look at these exhibits, can't you? It's really quite fascinating. For the souvenirs, these know just about how much you pay for them. It's about the feeling the artisan, he puts inside the souvenir when he's making it. It's from these where comes the real value. Especially if it's stamped with that best mark, made in China. Alright, we only have the one left here, so... Ah, right, I can't do it during the day. My mistake. Come back here. I want to talk to you. Apparently all these articles were collected by the curator himself personally. He must be quite a man, eh?
Do you think Old Man Knick-Knack told him that it's you who's been collecting all the souvenirs to display? Yeah, he's right. There aren't even that many people just traveling the world now. It's because you find them yourself that these exhibits, they have so much meaning to you. See, friend? Alright, you're supposed to put the best one up here. The rarer the exhibits in the museum, the more visitors it attracts. La 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 la. And I say to myself, what a wonderful Knick-Knackatory. This room's so amazing it makes people want to sing. We better save it for our best exhibits. I can't decide which is prettier, that man's singing voice or this room's decoration. I like pretty things. Let's put lots of pretty things on display.
See, I saw my items. They are more rare than the others. You must look at your item carefully to know if he's a good one or no. Your Uncle Sancho, he is good at judging your souvenirs, you know. Are you? I did not know that. Also, holy crap, just got some major hunger pangs and need to get something to eat after this, I think. I think these are where the really crappy ones are supposed to go. That's just the online thingy. Or the Wi-Fi connectivity thingy. Which I can't do since I'm on an emulator. Someone was supposed to give me money. Maybe I need to fill it up first. I don't know. Oh well. That's the Knick-Knackatory for now. We'll come back later. Let's go to Dominicus's domain. I do not have enough mini medals for the item that I want, so I'm not going to buy anything.
Don't disturb me. I'm training myself to be a super gooper slime like the one on the roof of the castle.
What a clever little slime. Maybe I'll start training so I can be big and strong too.
That was training? It looked more like bouncing about to me.
Well, that's how they attack.
I never imagined I would meet a slime with dreams. He's amazing.
Is it though? Alright, you're just asleep.
Come to trade in some mini medals, have you? Well, I've still only managed to collect a set of pajamas so far. The chocolate medallions here are yummy, though. Well, I'm completely addicted.
I like eating chocolate, but Sancho's always such a nag afterwards, trying to get me to clean my teeth.
Well, you should.
I don't think I'll bother having any today.
You collect these mini medals too, see, friend? I no believe another senor. He's collecting these stupid bric-a-brac. The whole world, he's loco.
I love chocolate medallions, but Sancho said we can only eat a maximum of two at a time.
Well, that's fine. You know, take two, shove them in your mouth, nom, nom, nom. Boom, a time is done. So then, two more, shove them in your mouth, nom, 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 nom. Perfect.
Hello there. If you're looking for the bank, you've come to the right place.
No, I am not looking for the bank. What do we have down here? Stuff that we cannot get to right now. Much to my chagrin.
I'm a collector of mini medals, which are said to be scattered all over the world. You're currently carrying 42 mini medals. Would you like to exchange any of your medals for prizes all?
Nope.
Very well, do let us mingle again sometime.
Minigle? Isn't that what you're supposed to say? Alright. So, nothing really interesting going on there, unless we got, yep.
This castle is small, but it's well made, see? If something is well made, it's okay to be a small. But no the paella. The paella, it must be big.
A tiny little castle on a tiny little island. It looks just like a toy. Every single thing here seems to glisten and shine. My eyes are starting to get worn out.
Alright, let's go ahead and zoom to putting off Helmunaptra as well for a moment. Let's go to the Not Welcome Inn. There is the town up on the mountain that you can't get to except with, by walking there. I'll do that eventually as well. I'll start off an episode with it.
Hey man, peace and welcome to the Not Welcome Inn. We used to stay here a lot back when we were searching for you and Mom.
This place is the territory of Gotha. It's good to see how all the people in the kingdom live, oh?
No. I'm king, I don't care.
I'm a traveling nun. Are you on your travels too? There's a terrible sinister aura coming from far across the ocean to the west of late. Do be careful if you're heading that way. I can feel it too. There's a sinister aura all around. Do you think that means there are some baddies out in the west? How do we get there to sort them out?
I don't know right now.
It's only in the west. I feel this aura. It covers the whole world like a sombrero.
Oh, I mean, that should be fine. Hey, the old lady's still alive.
Oh man, I'm Granny Knot, and I suppose you could say I own this place here. You know, people live among nature, and then they return to the ground. Every one of us only gets one chance at life, so you may as well make sure it's a gas. Have a cool journey now.
I don't really get it, but is she basically saying just to live life to the full with no regrets?
That old woman's really nice. You can tell as soon as you set eyes on her.
My life, it has the meaning because I am looking for Senora Mada, Senora Pancras, Senora Bianca, and you, friend.
I'm not sure if that's kind of sad or not.
Peace, did you know that the main holy guy over at the Order of Zugzwang is actually a gal? You're kidding. You don't know about the Order? They're gonna save people who join up with them when the world ends, dude. I ain't buying it, though. Seems like all they do is collect up money, and I got better things to spend my twinklers on.
The Order of Zugzwang? It's such a scary name. I don't like the sound of it one bit.
You know, Sancho, he believes in these holy things. But the goddess, is she no take the money? He's no right. I no like it.
But how does the church, I mean, you gotta pay to get resurrected and remove curses and stuff.
Folk reckon that the main priestess of that Zugzwang order really is a real, Zugzwang thing is a real beauty. Maybe it'd be worth joining up if she really is that hot, huh?
No, it really isn't.
But before they, you see, Senorita Bianca or Senora Mada, they know what is the real beauty, eh?
It shouldn't be Senorita Bianca, right? It should be Senora, right? Alright. Okay, done here. Let's go ahead and zoom to Northminster. Whee! Alright.
Hello. There are many copies of the Holy Manuscript our priest here wrote to be found in churches all over the world. They're written in a special kind of ink, you see, so the writing in them doesn't fade no matter how much time passes.
Oh, that's interesting.
I know all about this. Normal ink goes all faint and hard to read if it's left for a long time, so people have to rewrite everything before it ends up impossible to read. I remember the nun in Gotha doing it. I came here before with Sancho and Nameless. We wanted to see the places you'd been through yourself. You came here before with some Talaria, didn't you, Dad? I wonder what would make flying shoes like that. What a funny idea.
Oh, who would make? Well, the gods would. Pretty common thing for Hermes.
Well, I've been here for more years than I can remember now, trying to create more of the ink this church has so long been renowned for. I put the special ink mixture into the tusk of an ivory tusk and left it to mature over several years. And finally, last night it was ready. Oh, I want to share this joy with everyone I meet. Would you like to have some of the finished product?
Yes, I would.
Then it's yours. Don't go wasting it though, will you?
Ald receives a tusk inkwell. Ald places a tusk inkwell in the bag.
Honda is cooking for several years. You must look after it well, friend.
Do you really think this ink stays put for, say, 100 years or even 1,000 years? That means you can't write anything too weird, otherwise people in the future will be laughing at you. Is this amazing ink people talk about so much? I'd love to try using it sometime.
The method of making tusk ink is a secret art known only to those in this area. I suppose you could call it a regional specialty of sorts.
Well, let's take a quick look at the item at least. Tusk inkwell. This inkwell is full of ink taken from the tusk of an ivory tusk.
The These local specialties can bring in so much money to places. I suppose that's why they're so important to people. If I were him, I'd tell everyone how it's done and have them all making ink for me.
I remember this ink. We ordered it once when I was leaving in Gotha. It was used at the wedding of Senor Pancras and Senora Mada for his signing the marriage certificate. It was such a happy time.
It was a fair while back now, but some soldiers came by here from the kingdom of Gotha. They said something about being on a hunt for the missing king. I wonder if they found him. I do hope so. Hello?
I remember when you were a missing friend. Prince Albert, he would know asleep until you were found. You are so a lucky friend. I mean, my majesty, you are loved by so many peoples.
Don't go disappearing again, will you, Dad? It was really hard work trying to find you.
How did you find me anyway?
Ever since we were tiny, I remember that people were always trying their hardest to find you again. And in the end, Ellie and I grew up big enough to be able to come looking for you ourselves. The best days for Gotha were when Pancras was king. In all my years in this world, I don't think I've ever met a more solid character than him.
Quay, who is the stronger man, you or Senor Pancras?
Well, he did have 400 hit points, and I don't have that many yet.
No, friend, you are still just a child. You can no compare yourself to your father.
If Grandpa was such a good man, then that means you must be pretty amazing too, Dad. I wonder what the statues here are made of. Do you think Mom looks anything like this?
I don't know about that. Alright, let's go to Helmunaptra. Anyone here? People are saying the time is near when the legendary hero will return and come here to Helmunaptra. Well, I'm a traveling minstrel, but I've decided to stay here for a while. Well, it's always been my dream to meet the legendary hero and perform for him.
That man had such a nice voice. Yours is nice too, Dad, but his is something really special.
Oh, thanks, daughter. Thanks for just, not saying my voice is special.
I managed to equip the Zenithian sword. Does that make me the hero? I'm a bit confused. I don't really get it.
I'm not sure remember looking at that stuff. Have you heard of these desert rose things? No. They're actually rocks that are shaped like roses, apparently. Most of the time they're buried under piles of sand, but there are sandstorms in this area every night that shift the sand about. If you spend the night at the inn and go out looking early in the morning, you're almost guaranteed to find one lying about. Yes, I have. Well, that's why I'm here. I came looking for one. The only trouble is I forgot my hat, and it's far too hot during the day to go exploring without a hat. Will I never learn? No, you won't.
So he'd forgotten his hat the last time you saw him too? You think he'd know better after all these years? I'm worried. I'm worried I might shrivel up and die if I don't find some shade soon. What's such a huge castle doing stuck out here in the middle of the desert? Do you know, Dad? It's hard work. It's hard work walking on the sand. My feet are killing me.
It's really not that hard work. It's just that it gets in everything. Makes you breathe a huge sigh of relief finding this oasis in the middle of the desert, doesn't it? Alright, so now the sighs are out of the way. Let's get down to business. Oh, item shop. Floral parasol. This is a shield for Deborah only. I believe.
Far in the dim and distant past, a Zenithian woman descended from the heavens. Her child was to become a hero, the savior of the world. That is but one of the many folk tales about the legendary hero. So does that mean Mums is Zenithian?
I don't know. We haven't met the Zenithians yet.
I would dive for some cold water now. I would dive into the coldest sea now. I would definitely say see to the siesta now. When I travel with Senor Pancras, he no bring me to such a place as these. He's too much.
I'd be much happier if I could wait in the wagon. Can I, Dad, please?
No, no, you may not.
You know, I think we should find some shade. Your Uncle Sancho, he cannot stand this heat much longer.
It's not the heat. It's there's no humidity, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's a dry heat. That's what I'm thinking of. Alright, I don't think there's going to be anything of great interest here. Battle axe is not as good. Cautery sword, saw blade, steel fangs. Nope.
My sister's finally come back. Seems like she was away for an eternity. She said she heard about someone talking about a desert rose in the spa town she visited and it made her feel homesick.
I was happy just like him when you came home again, Dad.
See, he's the best when the whole family, they are together. See.
Well, I mean, unless, of course, some of the family members are crazy or something.
You'll go missing again, will you, Dad? Have we met somewhere before? I'm Cleo. Youth is a fading memory for me now. I decided to return to the place I belong before it's time to mummify me.
Her youth's fading away. Does that make her about the same age as Sancho, then? Not going to say anything about that, eh, Sancho? Alright. I feel like Sancho's probably older. You have anything that I want to buy? Cloak of Evasion. Only Ellie can use that. Silver Mail. No. We can actually buy the Lacy Bustier. Magic Shield. Nope. Kind of surprised that Tuppence and Sancho can't wear that. And the top hat.
I wish we didn't have to go outside again. Ah, what a relief to be out of the sun.
Oh, we're outside again.
Cleopatra, Queen of the Desert, embraces all visitors of the desert.
So women can rule over places too? It's probably quite hard work, though.
No harder for a woman than a man, unless, of course, the place that she's ruling is, like, you know, pretty misogynistic or something.
1,000 welcomes, wanderers of the desert. This is the queendom of Helmunaptra.
It's so nice and cool in here. Even the walls are cold to the touch. Dad, I don't smell, do I?
I don't know. I mean, I would hope you smell.
Welcome, travelers. This is the training room of our warriors. The day is near when the Great One comes for the legendary helm. We must keep it safe until the legendary hero returns.
And I know, believe the soldiers. They can practice in so much heat like these. I sweat just to look at them.
Well, I mean, you are fat, Sancho.
Stand back or be hurt. Practicing against a mannequin might just seem like sport, but the results are deadly. Hi-ya! Hakiba!
Freddy, it's dangerous. You know I get so close.
That poor doll, taking such a beating even though it hasn't done a thing to deserve it.
Oh, it has done something to deserve it. Trust me.
Do you know what the ancient wisdom says? When a plague revisits the world, the legendary hero shall come once more. And Queen Cleopatra has spoken. The time is near. It's just like Queen Cleopatra said. It's amazing how she knows these things. How come Queen Cleopatra can see into the future? She's a bit strange, isn't she? How could you become as beautiful as Queen Cleopatra? Did you marry Mum because she's pretty, Dad?
Nope.
You chose her because of her personality? How romantic.
Yeah, pretty much. I liked Bianca's personality the best.
Long ago, one of our ancestors accompanied the legendary hero on his quest. When together they restored peace to the world, he settled here, and Helmunaptra was born.
Wonder which one of those that was.
I can't understand why he would have wanted to settle here of all places. It's just so hot. How long ago do you think she means? When you were a boy, Dad? Or ages and ages ago when Sancho was?
That's great. That was great.
I'm researching the legendary hero. It is now clear to me that he did indeed come from Zenithian blood, but tracing his family line beyond the hero himself is extremely difficult. There's really no way to find out what happened to him now.
The legendary hero can't be born of the blood of a Zenithian alone. He needs the blood of another. Hey, how did I know that?
Everyone is talking about the legendary hero. He's a little strange, this place, eh?
Oh, this place is brilliant. Look at all the books. The vast shadow foretold by Queen Cleopatra already starts to cover the world. But do not let despair cover your heart. She also foretells the coming of the legendary hero. You may find Cleopatra below in the Garden of Tranquility.
No, he's not fair. I puff all the way up these stairs, but he's not the right way.
It's funny seeing a throne room all empty like this. Does the queen ever sit in here?
I don't know. But we will find out what she has to say next time. See you then, everyone.